realize I could have done? It might have could have been the same thing. What if I did the same thing last time? Oh. I did it right the first time. Oh, why we can't pop the chat out? Hello. I can be here whenever you need me to. Just tell me what time. I really hadn't thought about it yet. So just tell me what time. Okay. I'll be here early. So if I'm here at like 8:30, 9 o'clock. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'll call you and like to ask what it is. Sorry, Lee. It was, oops. I just had to chit chat with the. It says it's a wildish time right now because the like it's Valentine's Day tomorrow, which obviously. So there's like a ton of like crafts, and they're having a party and the Sunday bar. Things have gotten excessively out of control as far as things go there. And then her birthday's on Saturday, which is just making everything else more crazy. Ken, how are you doing? I apologize if you. I had to go get my. Oh, okay. Right. I was gonna ask. Ugh, hold on. This is complicated. Sorry, I had to have my my eyes checked again, like after the retinal tear or what he calls it, something else, like some kind of whatever. So I cannot see anything hardly right now. So I'm having to do weird things with windows and chats and whatnot. So. How you guys doing? I mean, are you still hungover, Joe, or I mean, are you okay? after the game. I mean, can you even call that a game? What happened to the Chiefs? And really, I mean, you owe the Buccaneers. I mean, like really, like at least like half like the Super Bowl, championship, just because of we gave you the blueprint. But I mean, honestly, man, I didn't even realize it, but I mean, the fact that did they end up ever blitzing? At one point, like it may have been like a third quarter or something. They were saying like that the Eagles hadn't even blitzed once. Like I was getting that kind of pressure with 4, and I was like, that is wild. Hold on, this thing's not. Yeah, I mean you're not going to do well if a team is getting that kind of pressure on you without having to blitz. And I mean, I guess it is a little bit weird to me that that they didn't do it early. Like that it was in fact only one time. Like I mean, because they like to blitz in general. Whatever. I mean, again, I was pulling for the Eagles, so it was wasn't. I ended up being happy at the end of the game. I mean, a sad Travis Kelce is not a bad thing to me. But yeah, Mahomes looked very uncomfortable out there. I didn't read the whole article, but they're like some some probably AI generated metric said it was like the most boring Super Bowl in I don't know, like a decade or something, just because of basically what, like the end of the first, it was almost done. The only thing that I was pretty impressed with, like how they contained Barkley. Like that, I would have put real dollars on a bet that he would have had at least one like 35 plus yard run. Oh no, you can't listen, Jeff. Sorry, I'll get that squared. Like no, if it's my team, I want to see utter destruction. I have no interest in watching the Buccaneers, pull one out of their butt. I am more than content to watch it, watch it just explode. Yeah, that is true. And listen, I mean, if you're gonna focus on that and just let Hurst just drop bombs. That one was very nice. That was on third down too, wasn't it? Like they just play fake bomb straight in the end zone. I didn't. It was. I was fine with it. I saw. I didn't watch like the whole video, but I saw like some lady like just almost like with like tremors, just like shaking back and forth, like stabbing it. I didn't know who the doll was, but I did see that. Yeah, and I mean, even though it is the Eagles, like I've never really had a problem with Hurts, and I've not for whatever reason never had a particular issue with him, which is weird. I mean, considering how many people I despise in the NFL not solely based on them not, playing for the Buccaneers. But him, no beef with. Or Saquon. Like, I mean, Saquon, I feel like got his most of his career like kind of unfairly pooped on. So I wasn't mad to see see the two of them do well. But now I gotta start looking at the mock drafts and figure out how the Buccaneers are going to become monsters. Yeah, I don't know who your guys' offensive coordinator is, but I mean, he should get some type of bonus for just like making that general adjustment. Because I think a lot of teams would have just panicked when they're like number one and number 1A and like 1D option were like getting like locked up. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that's I don't know. I mean, I want to be happy for guys like that, but at the same time, like I was very oh, Kellen Moore. Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know he was your offensive coordinator, but. I mean, I despise him because of the Saints now, so there's that. But like I was very like too lucky with the Buccaneers like in the '90s with like Monty Kiffin being like the defensive coordinator for like 100 years. That's right. I knew that. I know. I did know that he had gone to the Saints, but I knew that it was his first year as OC. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It's tricky to me because like I mean, you could be like OC there in Philadelphia for another year, probably do exceptionally well, or you're gonna go to the Aints and like be like have some sketchy business go on. Jim Nick Riggs, how are you doing? I mean, I don't know. The Buccaneers, the OC left. That was a turd show to Jacksonville of all places, and that's looking to be like an ugly type of situation. I mean, I'm good except for I just can't. I can't really see right now. Like I had to go back and have my like my little retinal situation checked out, see how that was doing, and had to dilate eyeballs. So I can't. I mean, everything is a mess. It'll be better like by 10 o'clock or so. Probably. Sorry, give me. Damn it. Give me one quick second. I mean, literally. Uh, hang on, Jenny. Oh, okay, I see that. Hang on, I see that now. I saw the first one. Give me 1 second. That's pretty sweet. That's actually pretty sweet. How was the barbecue? I mean, is Coors trying to establish a presence in Australia? Okay. I mean, that's sorry, I cannot. Huh. I mean, that's weird. But does anybody? I mean, like, does anybody actually buy Coors like when it's like on a regular day? Oh, I mean, how'd you end up as a designated driver? Don't you guys have Uber there or Lyft or whatever? Really? No Lyft or Uber? Interesting. I mean, probably. I mean, it's probably better because I mean, I don't think I'm not sure that anyone that is in a car in Miami is actually like driving themselves somewhere. I think it is only people driving Uber and Lyft. And now there's like three other ones too that go on. Yeah, I mean, listen, I you did a great service for being the designated driver. So, and the wife bought the everything bagel seasoning, so I can send that out. And I think a package came today. Maybe that knife. I'm not sure. I was in such a hurry. I left at the house, but I'll check. Again, I mean, it's an underrated thing that's done. Too many people are just like, I'm all right. I'm good enough, and then okay, so I'll get the knife, the last bunch of cards, whatever from the best, I guess, and everything and the bagel stuff. The knife, like I don't know, like I will. I mean, you have to. When I print the stuff out, it says like it gives you like a declaration that says there's like no. I just say like, oh, it's baseball cards. There's 10 of them, and they're $1 a piece, and it gives it a value, and it signs it. So I mean, the knife, like I will declare. I don't know if that'll change anything for you, but like I mean, I'm just worried like like X-ray runs through it, they're gonna see it for sure. So I mean, as long as you feel okay that because it's a single edge, like it's not gonna be a problem. Like I'll just run it that way. That's not a bad play. I didn't think about that. You know what I mean? Because like luggage, I would imagine, like, you know, they would inflate the price on that just because I'm sure there's some kind of luggage cabal that you know, that controls prices. But an equipment bag, that's not a smart move. So how many cases of the WNBA Prism did everybody buy? Like a shockingly large amount, or yeah, I mean, you know, that's a smart play. You know, I mean, you can always get it like secondary if you want to. Oh, that's a nice card. I like that very much, Lee. That is very nice. I always wanted a soda, but I probably will never have one. Where'd that come from? Yeah, the only thing they had that was a little bit weird with the Prism, like the auto checklist is pretty small. I only feel like it's like 40 something signers for the WNBA for like as much as I am sure they printed of it. I mean, even like Dick's Sporting Goods, which is just like I mean, if you know, it's like a sporting goods store here, obviously by the name, has like an exclusive blaster box. Look, I mean, this is why, like, we should be teaching the kids in school. Just rip it. I mean, like, at an early age. Yeah, just rip it. I don't know that I've ever been in one. They're somehow like they're rebranding it in some fashion to like, instead of like Dick's Sporting Goods, like Dick's World of Sports or some. Again, I don't go anywhere to buy things because I'm a recluse, number one, and also traffic and parking. So I don't know exactly, but they're somehow trying to do that. Yeah, I've not even looked at Series 1. Not the first bit of it. Oh yeah, well yeah, daughter's haircuts on Saturday, so I was required to. Justin, how you doing? Sorry, eyes dilated today, and I cannot see jack. Ooh, 10 days. You're gonna forget how to do your job after that long. Where you going? You gotta be with something for 10 days. I mean, that seems like a trip to Italy type of a situation. Charlotte. It's in Charlotte. I mean, I mean, I don't want to make everybody else feel bad, but I think there's going to be like there's going to be an investigation because there's going to be like 10 Skeens autos in the case, and there's there's people are going to think I'm like scamming stuff. Like, I'm probably getting interviewed by the local news, considering how many Skeens autographs come out. Just saying. I mean, no, why not? I mean, I've never been to Charlotte, but I imagine there's stuff to do there. I mean, just, if nothing else, just get on a bus and just, tootle around just the city, see what the different 7-Elevens have to offer. Yeah, I'm hoping there's going to be like some weird situation that also, that like instead of one autograph per box, there's going to be like 4, like or all 5 cards are going to be autographed somehow, like just something odd. Something did happen. Cubs, Orioles, and Mets. I still am holding hope that the Orioles are going to have something soon. I don't know. I feel like there's just something like an Oriole like boiling there. Oh, do you like them? I mean, or are you going to be able to just hassle them? Oh yeah, I mean that's almost what's like the most upsetting. Like, Joe Paz, there's like a couple of like recent things from Panini, like Boys of Summer, I think it was, and like this. I mean, I haven't seen this in person, but I mean, again, like looking online, like have been like really really well done cards. But to like not to only have like prospects and vets and and completely unlicensed is rough. But like the quality wise has just been like really really on point lately. I mean, I don't dislike Brazilian ladies. So, I mean, I can tell you that much. I mean, I don't know if you ever had a Brazilian limeade. If you haven't had that and you like limeade in some fashion, have her make you some of that. It's delicious and refreshing. but also weirdly made. All right, Jabba, I will be here. Oh, that's. I mean, that's good. Well, I mean, then you should like really sit down and make a list of places you want to go, and make sure that they are as far away from each other as humanly possible. And then you should nap in the car while he drives you around. Well, that's. I mean, that's. Well, I mean, that's one way to get to not get invited back, though. That's. I have not heard from Jesse. I need to. It's. I was thinking about him like the other day. A couple like well, I was thinking about him a couple of times, and like both times, for whatever reason, was just not in some position to stop and text him. But I'm not. I need to. I need to ask. Oh, the casino. I mean, that's. I just can't. I don't know. I need to win some. I need to win some casino money. Instead of saying I want to some Bates, yeah, Bates doing all right. Bates doing okay. He yeah. No, nothing. He's coaching a Ute basketball league. But I think he is like very into. I don't know how old the kids are, but. Yeah, let me just ask now. Why am I? Why wait? All right, so I. All right, so I texted him. We'll see. We'll see. See what happens. He might have blocked my number. Who knows? Just one quick second. Oh, I'm kidding. Has anybody been having like issues with eggs? Like all of a sudden there's like a huge shortage here for some reason. Like some places you can go, there's nothing. Other places you go, they want like like your third born child for them. I went to Costco today and they had them, but there was a limit on how much you could buy, and I had to hit an old lady over the head with a 10-pound container of ketchup to get some. Oh, you get those like fancy farm raised deals. Yeah, I mean it's I don't know the they're being a little quiet about the bird flu here, like how bad it is, how long they expect it to go. Like, well, there's not like no one's really saying. So, there's things. I mean, like our grocery store has, and it very well could be just an excuse to inflate the price. And the one thing I will say, like, I mean, I know that they jacked up the price because of the bird flu. They're not going to drop it when the bird flu ends. This is not how things work here. Once a company knows you're willing, you will pay more for it. No chance in hell they drop the price goes back down. So. But I bought 10 dozen at Costco today. They boxes of 5 dozen. You can buy three. You can buy 3 boxes. They had 5 dozen boxes, 18 egg containers, and then like some organic like 18 egg deal. I don't believe in organic stuff, so I bought the 5 dozen. Oh no! I mean, of course. I mean, that's for later. That's for later. Hell, chicken breasts were BOGO at my Publix last week, and like those like some fancy organic ones were BOGO. I mean, it's all money grab. It's all a money grab. I am firmly convinced that everything that happens in this world now is solely based on someone's ability to make money off of it, and it may have been that way forever. I don't know. But I think it's like orchestrated now just to make money. I bought some extra tinfoil at Costco to make my hat. I mean, it's tough because like I used to, like when eggs were plentiful, I would basically do like 4 eggs a day for Penelope and Jenny. Like I make these things where I take like Canadian bacon, and I take like a biscuit cutter or whatever. I cut like a hole, in the middle of the Canadian bacon. Drop that into a muffin tin. Put a little sprinkle of cheese on top of that. I mean, well, my sprinkle's a handful. Cut up whatever leftover ham there is, put that on top, and then pour an egg into them. It basically works out like 1 egg per thing. Bake it for like 15 minutes, and you get like an amazingly delicious little egg cup that you can just like eat with your hand and chew. Like sometimes she would eat them on the way to work, sometimes she wouldn't. So it's like a coin flip whether she would eat them. My wife would always eat them when she got to work, but who knows? Like and that's why I can't be throwing away eggs. So I've been not really making them. Yeah, I mean, Lee, I'm not. I am at this point. I'm surprised by almost nothing. I mean, if somebody had kid wiping boogers on Oval Office table on their bingo board, then they deserve to like win all of the bingo. Because then I didn't see that. I didn't see that coming. That was a new one to me. Things just wild. But honestly, I'm trying to cut back on the meat I eat anyway. If I'm being honest, like just in general, I'm feeling bad. I mean, for the cows and stuff. Penelope drawing too many pictures of animals, and then, like we found some neighbor apparently like bought a chicken, like, and so there was like we were scootering around one day and found like a baby, like not a super baby, like like a toddler chicken, I guess, like pecking around like some bushes. So we had to go get it, like bird seed and feed it and stuff, like. She named it, but then I think like the neighbor saw us like getting, or the people like I think saw us getting like interested in it, and I think they took it inside. But, yeah, she's petting and playing with this thing that I'm gonna chop up and cook later. Did it stop me from buying steaks at Costco? No way, no way, because those are good steaks. And they're like $7 off a package, which you just can't turn that down. Did I do this? It's close enough. Train away. I really thought that 3 and 2 might have popped a little better than it did. New stuff normally does all right here, and I have this like bad habit of not looking at like sales until like the day of, like just. I guess hoping to be excited by it when I go, oh my god, there's only 3 teams left, but then when I see like, oh, there's 22 left, I'm like, oh, yeah. Because I will not be on tomorrow or Saturday. I mean, Sunday, I guess I might have to end up doing. Swallowed a kayaker. That I've not seen that. That's got to be a fun one. I mean, probably got like a fun story too, I guess. If like I don't know, I kind of like I always like think of humpback whales as just like very like chill animals, you know, like just not, you know, whatever, just chill animals. But I was watching a like a documentary on oceans, and part of it was on humpback whales, and apparently like this female whale had a baby, and I mean not I don't know, or was raising like a, you know, a calf, whatever, and she was headed to like some waters that they always head to at some point. Well, like some like a group of males, I get, you know, smell or whatever that like that she was like headed that way, so they started like, you know, following her. But I mean it had to have been like 20 humpback whales. I mean, and you gotta remember too, these things are massive, and they're basically like it's just slamming into each other, trying to like show who's the, you know, who's the strongest or whatever, to this female that is like making a beeline to like whatever shallow waters she's headed to help, to make sure that the baby that she has in tow doesn't get, you know, like jacked up by these males going like bonker saws. So I mean they were like being like fairly violent to each other. And then like towards the end of this chase that went on forever, like the males, like I guess like the, you know, the better ones were like showing off by like just blowing bubbles, like just under the water, like just like a giant stream of bubbles, to be like, yeah, I just busted this guy's ass, and I still got, you know, I still got it. You know, I'm not even tired. And eventually, like after, you know, some amount of time, like there was one left, like one had beaten the rest of them away. And I mean, according to the, you know, the documentary, like, you know, that one would then just like hang around the female until like she decided if she wanted him or not. Like it was like, you know, he was just like he was just hanging out for her approval later on. It was interesting. I mean, God damn, I love a documentary. A nature documentary, forget it. A space documentary, oh my god. I mean, that's straight up crack to me. But let me see. Since goodness gracious, I can't see. Okay.
Merrifield School of Pet Grooming is looking for people like you who love animals in just 10 exciting months.
Oh, all right. I mean, that's, you know, I've seen way worse, but that has got to be. I mean, yeah. At least it was faster than I thought it would be. I mean, you know, again, it's It's not terrible. I mean, you know, again, it was. I've seen worse. Let me put it that way. Again, since I'm a blind asshole man. Ooh, good. Two fun ones. All right, we're creeping towards halfway. God, I feel like a monster with these having to wear these glasses. Not a monster, but just old. And it can't be like particularly sexy, you know, to the lady. But I don't really want like the cost of like bifocal contacts is unreasonable. I ordered some contacts from Costco yesterday. I don't know if like, there's some problem with that because they're not showing shipped. What would a filler look like? Can't do that. What's that? All right, let's. Oof. I mean, there's some toughies there. What's that? It's 15. I mean, yeah, it doesn't. I mean, it's not ideal. Now, you know, if whales were in fact like bloodthirsty animals, that'd be interesting. Well, killer whales. I mean, those are like. Those are like. They are looking to be like almost menacing, which I would frankly love to see. Like just, you know, like pack hunting just random people in the water, which it almost seems like they almost do. I mean, I know I've seen them just, you know, like just bat seals around for fun. Which, you know, if you like seals, is not a video you want to see, but you know, just, you know, it shows like an interesting level of intelligence to, you know, to be entertaining yourself, you know, by smacking like animals around. Alright, I'll throw something down just out of funsies. $129 per. 10 spots to fill the only thing that I have. Pirates and Rangers will do as standalones, and everybody else gets 2 squads. See how that folds out, and we can take that one down too. 9 more. Matches in early on that one, so yes and yes. Okay. See what's happening today. Slowish day. I've started making the gift bags for the party, the kids' party. She doesn't even know what's happening, and I am genuinely worried that she is gonna be not happy with it. And like she has no chill. Like she has no grasp of like pretending to be okay with something. Like she just has an angry face. Alright, hold on. Let me look at it again. Okay, so that's 17. That's 7, 8, 9, 10. Eh. Actually, I did. Well, no, I mean, no, that's not. This. Okay. One second. Yeah. Man, I really would like to know like what kind of like money the like the retinal doctor or whatever that I have is pulling down, because like that office is exceptionally efficient. Like there is like I don't feel like there is hardly any downtime. Like they're just like you're moving through. Like you don't like sit and wait for stuff. And I mean they've got to be chunking down some dollars. And it basically makes me feel like I should have spent more time paying attention in school or college at least. God help. I mean, well, I mean, I would not know any of you if I'd actually studied what I said I was going to do. Which even now seems weird, because I planned to do pharmacy, and like I don't really think you basically almost even need schooling for that. Because you just put stuff in a thing. No, Lee, I didn't. I know. I didn't. I never texted you. No, I didn't. I couldn't find anything. I don't know. I just, I really couldn't find any Ginter. Like that's the only thing. Like I never really opened Ginter for myself, and the non-baseball stuff was always like a, like never something that I had to mess around with in any kind of I never had to I never had to take any filler kind of thing. So you just trying to set it out for yourself, or set it out to sell. Yeah. A second, grab it. Nobody on the eBay selling it. That's weird. That is interesting. All right. I think if I know anybody that might have it. Did you check COMC? That's a potential option. $390. Good lord, that seems a little excessive. Why? I mean, what happened to him? I mean, that he is so So collectible. I mean, why did I even ask? That was silly. Yoxie. Conclave? What is that one? Oh, I mean, Ray Fiennes is my hall pass, or used to be. I mean, it used to be years ago. But so is that streaming or just? I mean, it looks like it's just. God. I mean, I had to have my couch reupholstered because I had to pee, but I was not willing to get up to in case I missed something. Even though I could pause and like rewind, I said no. I need to see this like live. So I'm with you. I'm with you. Yeah, that movie, like it's odd that you mentioned like a movie. For some reason, I kept this morning seeing a commercial for like an actual theater movie that looked like something that I wanted to see. And I cannot for the life of me remember what it was called now. But basically, the premise was like somebody was like being like cloned, or like not even cloned, like printed out, and doing like I don't know. It made it sound like jobs that he was gonna die doing, so that other people didn't have to, and then they would just like print out another one of him, and then he'd go do it again or do whatever. The guy looked terribly familiar, but I can't remember his name. And so now I have no idea what it is, and it's borderline driving me insane. Right? I mean, like now, Lee? Is that now or like later? Today, oof, that's crazy. You know, if I never have to experience a earthquake, I'll be all right. I'll be okay. Yeah, I mean that's one that I could go to ground, being like, nah, never saw it. Uh-oh. Fuck is that guy's name? There it is, Mickey 17. Good lord, that took longer than I needed it to. The same guy that directed Parasite, which I never saw, but heard good things about. I have to put that on my list to watch. It's Robert Pattinson is the main character in that. That's what I've seen some commercials for. I mean, Area 51 probably, trying to burn things to the ground. So. Not a Pete Davidson fan. Not a Pete Davidson fan at all. I mean, have you got him like lasered off or something? I mean, like not like in some self-harm type of situation, or just like that's just like what they do. Like I don't know. I mean, again, I don't. I thoroughly dislike him because because he dated someone that like I dated like a while ago, and we didn't have like a great, and like didn't have like had kind of a rough breakup, so like it's still a little bit tender to me. But like Kate Beckinsale and I like dated like for a while, like in the I don't know years ago, I guess. But then also, I don't really think he's that funny. Like, but before that, like, I didn't understand the appeal. Also, if anybody has like a like podcast recommendation, I would be willing to take it. Like I'm looking to Joxy, how you doing? I'm looking to listen to something that might cut out some of the intrusive thoughts that I have. Oh, Peacock. God, that's the of the 27 streaming services. That's the only one I don't have. But since you paused, the one that Jade, how are you doing today? The one that I was trying to think of that I saw commercials for was something called Mickey 17. It's the same guy that directed Parasite, which I also did not see, but heard very good things about. Basically, like some, you know, like some sci-fi-ish thing, like where this guy keeps getting like printed out to do, you know, jobs that he mostly dies in. Yeah, the details I'm not 100% sure, but it looked fairly interesting to me. Yeah, well, it's kicking on. Hold on. Okay, look at that. Hold on, sorry. Wait, MVP buyback. How do they announce an MVP for WWE? How's that work? Also, how do you even know if you have a John Cena autograph? There's more than one WrestleMania winner. Now I'm borderline confused. Even then, I mean, it's a so any like if you get a blank card, then you know it's John Cena because you can't see it. Is that what you're telling me? Oops, sorry. Okay, this is not what it used to be to me. I mean, back in the 30s, I guess up to like 1956, WrestleMania. There was only one. There was only one. Rhea Gold, I've never heard that name. Never heard those words before. So, Cena, I do have a Cena autograph that I like just have kept like for personal reasons. Like from one of those Leaf deals. I don't. I think at some point. I looked to sell it, but it wasn't selling for what I wasn't happy enough with it, so I didn't. No, yeah, well, no, Joxy, Jade told me to look at that, and I did, and I'm not sure how he survived it. I imagine somebody's getting sued because of that. Someone has to be getting sued. I mean, can someone tell me? I mean, did he know if it was coming or not? I mean, because it really there's like one angle that looks like he had no idea. Like he just got blasted. Wait, who's Steiner's son? Okay, okay. Answer me this question. Give me one second. Okay. This. Okay. I mean that. See now you're almost getting me like more back interested in this. Like I feel there's a lot of like kids of guys that I like the Steiner brothers. That was my time. I mean Steiner was. I'm not surprised. I can't. I'm okay. Let me put it this way. I'm shocked that there were other people on steroids during Steiner's era because of how many he had to have been on to be as ripped as he was. I mean, it's just not. I guess it's not humanly possible. I mean, there was other people. I mean, to this day, one of the AKI wrestling games on N64, the had like the Scott Steiner's finisher was like a lift up into a suplex, but then they stop at the suplex and then drop down into a DDT. Now, I mean, it would kill a normal human being, but it was the best finisher in that game, and every single character that I ever made was had that finisher. Somebody actually was doing it in some like Asian, like some Japanese wrestling thing, but just way unsafe. I mean the Steiner recliner. I mean nobody's gonna have that. But yeah, that spear was. I mean, again, like from one angle, it looks like he had no idea it's coming. Another angle, it looks like he barely has an idea that it's coming. But I don't know. You know, when you, I don't know. I mean, partly like if you're throwing like influencers and Logan Paul into it, you know that makes me uncomfortable. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that exactly, Jade. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, if I had more time, I mean, I'd be interested. But yeah. I mean, that's still wild. I mean, Scott Steiner's kid, old enough to, you know, to wrestle. That's wild. Let's see. There's got to be. There's a whole. Well, this is a. I can't look at that. That's from 2022. Again, sorry, 2022. Let me see if he shows up here. Yeah, isn't that nothing? All right, well, that's I mean, that's still wild. Oh, Justin, I mean, you have to like find your way into that. I mean, well, Charlotte Flair, I knew. Like, I mean, like she's been been a long time. And like, I generally have Rey Mysterio's kid. Let me guess. He's a super heavyweight. Oh, Dominic Mysterio. Oh no, I'm disappointed there's no mask. Rikishi's. Oh my god. Do they do the do they shove their buttholes in people's faces too or no? If they don't, then they need to be thrown out of everything, out of all of it. I'm trying to think. I mean, I don't know. There's so many I miss. And again, like I was in like a very weird time, like when I was watching. Like it was WCW versus WWF at that time. There was like those were the two monsters, and I was WWC or WCW hardcore because they actually wrestled. Then what was it? Then there was another one that showed up. Okay, I'm trying to see if he's still alive. Well, ECW, I guess, was like ECW. Like showed up, and ECW was pretty fun because they were wild. Now it's like RVD, RVD, the Dudley Boys, I think were with them. Like I mean, like they did like they, I mean, you know, they went hardcore. Then all of that got eventually like wrapped up into WWE, and then you know just got watered down to a point that I didn't care. Taz, man, these are names that I could never have pulled out of my brain, but the second you say them, it's like like a flashback to to I know exactly who that is. Crazy. That's madness. I was a Taz fan. I was a legitimate Taz fan. I mean he was a good time. Like that just I mean that's ECW was, you know, like they did it right. You know, like I didn't necessarily need like blood sport, but you know, I mean they were willing to break a table or two, which was always fun. But God, I mean, I would love the whole effing show, and I mean, just you know, the people were great. The people were just great. I know, like WCW was to me like very technical, like lighter weight. Like Rey Mysterio swinging through ropes, doing a Hurricane Rana on somebody. You know, ECW had the Dudley Boys, you know, doing doing breakers on people through tables, and then WWE at the time, you know, was still to me like the Undertaker doing a garbage body slam, and that was the finisher. You know, oh my goodness, you know, the Undertaker body slam somebody, it's over. That's why I hated the WWE or WWF. That's odd because I've been looking for a podcast like something to occupy my brain because my brain by itself has not been doing great lately. I have seen some of it though. I mean, I know like I've seen clips like here and there, but I'll look into it. I haven't seen. Like, there's I don't know. There's a lot of people I should look into. Like Mick Foley, is he still alive? I imagine. What's his face? Yeah. All right, now I'm gonna fall into this. Yeah, it's too much. I can't. Yeah, you know, one that one of my absolute favorites that like I feel I was so underrated. What's this guy? What's his name? William Regal. he was. I mean, I mean, this one was like one that you had to like step away from a little bit. Like, he was exceptional at what he did, being a turd and losing. Like, you know, like, I mean, it as far like his what he did was just, I mean, like, seamless. Like, you just, there was just perfect. I mean, just totally unheralded, but did, like, just played his role perfectly. That's insane. Like, there were a couple that you just hated to hate, but, like, you know, like thinking back about it, like, I mean, he was just perfectly hateable. He was like good enough in the ring to, like, you know, like, feel like, you know, like he was doing like a good job, only to get destroyed. I mean, I know he won some titles here and there, but I just, like, I don't know, he was one that like that I really appreciated later on after the fact. This is a rabbit hole that I probably will fall down at some point later, Jade. I mean, just. Oh, I mean, well, I feel like that's. I mean, like that. I mean, that was almost what he played like the entire time. Was just like being a, you know, like a self-important like dick, basically. And he was so good. I mean, that was the thing. Like, you know, he was perfect. Like, you just didn't question. Like, there was no. You know, like, you just knew that if you met him, like, met him at a bar or something, like, that's who he was gonna be. There was that's who he was. He sold it so well. I mean, again, just, you know, I mean, like, you can be like an exceptional, like, you know, physical talent or something, but, like, for wrestling, you know, you got to be as good of an actor as you are a physical specimen, and he was just, you know, good. Could sell getting, you know, could sell a finisher better than any human being on this earth. I just, you know, he's. I need a William Regal autograph now. Now that I've gotten it, now that I've said I need one. How am I gonna get it? I don't know. Now I'm gonna have to look if I can. Let's see. Oh, it's not. I mean, his are fairly affordable. Yeah, no, his. Yeah, I was gonna say he's cheap. I mean, like, golds for 50. Ugh, I mean, this is, I mean, maybe I'm willing to throw some money at. No, hold on, what is this one? I mean, well, I mean, there's a sketchy one that's like an older one of him for 2001 Fleer. But yeah, I mean, listen, I can't. I do not have purchasing power right now, but yeah, it's gonna go on my list of things to things that happen. Whatever. Anyway, it's. I'll look into that. Ugh. It's still. Fun times. Let's see. I really thought this was going to move a little bit smoother than it had, honestly. I mean, since it was brand ass new, I don't know if Series One, that hot piece of flagship garbage, is slowing things down possibly, but who knows? Let's see. I mean, nothing I like better than a cheap autograph of someone that that I love. In some very like creepy way, like I mean, I don't know. I'll just say, like, at some point I'm gonna die, and I'm gonna have all of these cards that the wife and Penelope are gonna have to deal with. And like I don't want. I mean, I don't. Again, it's weird. Like I don't want him to think like, oh my god, he's been collecting this garbage forever. This has to be like worth a ton of money. Not that they're looking to cash out on it, but they're just like, I mean, this has been like his. He's loved this forever. This guy, it's got to be worth some money. And they go and like, okay, well, that's a William Regal autograph from 2025 Chrome. I'll give you $3 for that. What? And I'm being generous, kind of business. Second, be right back. Okay. I mean, DDP, probably my favorite wrestler of all time. I mean, if I'm gonna have to say one, it's gonna be DDP. I do not have I don't think I have a single DDP autograph. I mean, Ultimate Warrior up there, Million Dollar Man. I mean, Ted DiBiase. How can you not? How can you not love Ted DiBiase? Nash, okay with Nash. I mean, but, whatever. I mean, Bret Hart. I think I have a Bret Hart autograph now. Booker T was one I would take, but DDP like that. I mean, that's like I might need to see what. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Diamond Cutter is just. I mean, to me, like the Diamond Cutter was the original. Out of nowhere, you're done. I mean, now it's like it's hugely done. Oh God, that's a beautiful card too. Son of a bitch. Oh. Oh. DP, I was like, it was mildly invested in his yoga thing. Like he was he was selling like yoga videos at some point, and I remember like with him like with Butterbean. Right. I mean, if you don't know if you don't know the name Butterbean, there's no point in me explaining it to you. But Butterbean had gotten into a situation where he almost like couldn't walk, like he was in such bad shape. And him and DDP or DDP got him and like doing his like yoga like workouts and stuff, and eventually like Butterbean got back to like borderline Butterbean shape. Like it was, I mean, it was a very, the very impressive thing. Like, yeah, it's like I mean, again, I had no desire to be in better shape at that point, but if I had if I had like open credit, I would have bought it. Yes, that was a good one. That was a good one. I mean, but yes, I mean that. Well, there is, I think, like I don't know, maybe like some kind of like documentary or something. Like I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Like, there was videos of it. I mean that I don't know. I don't know. I mean, if you care to see it, I mean, like legitimately, like Butterbean like couldn't stand up, and like he worked with DDP, and DDP got him back to like moving shape. I mean, I don't know. I love DDP, so it is what it is. But yeah, those DDP cards from Chrome look nice. They look very nice. I mean, what's like his face with a diamond cutter? Ah, god. I mean, would anybody know if I bought one? Like, and by anybody, I mean like my wife. There's this one's to 175. There's 1 day, 19 hours left. Yeah, the one, the blue though, that's a nice one. For $25. I never saw it. I know of it, but I never saw it. I did not know that. How was he not the star of it? I mean, did they just like put him in a different wig with a different Jerry curl in it, or I mean, how's that work? Yeah. Okay. When did this come out, Jade? I'm sorry for asking you questions that I could probably find out myself. But when did the Topps Chrome come out? Okay. All right. So I'll let the dust settle for at least another month. Then those DDPs that I want will be more to my liking. Okay, that's fine. That's good. That's good. That's good enough. They're not. I mean, they're not unreasonably expensive right now, but I'm not desperate to buy a car that I'm going to put in a box and never look at again. So, yeah, thank you. That's good. Oh, I mean, everything does comes down like with that. I mean that's easy. I mean, again, I'm not desperate for a super, so I'll be okay. Hang on. Oh no, I mean, well, the what? I mean, what was it? Whichever one. Oh, here's one right here. Let me tell you. The well, tops. Undisputed. The 2015 Undisputed, like, which was actually tops, was like, I think was like the first, was, I feel like was the first one that came out that was like like people were like excited about. I mean, there might have been other ones, but maybe that was the first one with like a bunch of fancy autographs. But the 2015 Topps Undisputed is the one that I have like a fistful of guys from. I don't know when that bounced back and forth. Oh, I mean, dude, I loved that. Loved it. The checklist was legitimately awesome. On card was a huge deal, and it wasn't like unreasonably expensive for what you got. Like, it was so good. I mean, I don't collect, like, personally hold on to much stuff. You know, like, just, there's little bits of things, but I have like four. I think like four undisputed cards that I like. They were just ones that like I had to have. I'm sure they might be all together here. I'm not gonna dig. I mean, I'm not gonna dig too much, but a Jerry the King Lawler, which I don't know. I mean, you can't not have a Jerry the King Lawler. A Hitman Hart, which was a redemption, and a Razor Ramon. I mean, God, Razor Ramon, another one that just has there ever been a better heel than Razor Ramon? Really, I mean, really. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the toothpick budget was for for WWE at that time, but like, I mean, it must have been like fairly high. I mean, it makes me so sad that Scott Hall is not with us anymore. Photogenic card. Don't want to show it to me. Oh, that's good. That's good. I mean, really, I mean, the undisputed card, I think might even be. I mean, it might even be a little bit better. I don't know. Let me show you this one, because I mean, sitting on the car, I mean, that definitely looks like Miami Beach for sure. But I mean, this one, like, just the face on this one. I don't know if it'll come through, but like, I mean, it's just, I don't know. I mean, just like the curl is perfectly placed there. It just, I mean, it's just a treasure. You know, a treasure. So, I mean, so many. I don't know. So many of them, just not. You know, just sadly. You know, who was the Canadian technical wrestler? I mean, maybe the best technical wrestler ever. He'll kill himself. God damn it! I did. I can't. How can I not remember these people's names? Christ Almighty! Yeah, I thought for a second, I was like, hey, you know, let me look at Roddy Piper. Like, see, you know, like see what an autograph of his is going for. I mean, this like fancy car payment money. But see now, like, I mean, since I've almost not tapped out, but have like lost some interest on the the weird mascot cards. I almost feel like I want to fall into the obscenely, and I do mean obscenely obscure, like 90s wrestler autograph. I'll look into it. Michael Schroeder, how you doing today? And when I say obscenely, I do mean obscenely. No, Michael Schroeder. I mean, as much as I would like to, no interest right now. I mean, I feel like it's what it's hurting. Well, I mean, listen. I mean, it just whatever. I'd have to charge far too much for it anyway to get it. So. Later on. So we'll see. How's your week? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I imagine that the ones that are no longer with us are a little bit hard to. What the hell is this? Well, I mean, that's good to hear. I mean, I don't know. We've been going over some wrestling, oddly enough, today, but and there is this one wrestler that I cannot for the life of me remember this guy's name, and it's killing me. Well, I mean, is that Is that a terrible thing for you? I mean, I'm not saying like that you don't want to. Be be around your loved ones, but at the same time, like, is it is it not? It's not a small break. Hmm. Yeah, I gotta ask the teacher. Well, see, we have Monday off here for President's Day. There's a couple of schools here that have Friday off. I guess just for whatever reason, but those are like private schools. But like the report cards, we did not get a hard copy of the last report card. Like it's weird. Like I don't know. I mean, so much stuff is like online anymore. But like the first report card we got hard copy. I looked at like the thing and like the second, third, whatever their second chunk is. We didn't get a hard copy. Now you can go like to your parent portal online and look at it, but it's not. And then like the first one, like we had to like sign and stuff. It's just weird. It's just weird. I mean, you can see it, and then there's like a whole nother thing. Like the teacher can like post like progress grades. It's so complicated, man. So complicated. But the only thing is, like, I swear, I think the kid got like straight A's the last, according to the internet, she got straight A's the last time. Which again, is it real? I don't know. I really don't know how they're like judging things based on how she does homework. She does not know things. See, if you go to like the portal, like the parents portal, there's a report card that you can look at page, and then there's a grade book. And the grade book, I guess, is like more progressive. I don't know. Well, I mean, no, like the grading system is normal. It's just like how often grades are being put in is, I guess, like what's like more confusing. Like with us. I mean, like I used to get like half the year would go by, I'd get a paper that I'd send home that said how I was doing. The end of the year, I get a paper that said send home, said how I was doing. Now it's complicated. I don't like it. Oh yeah, I mean that's. I mean, I'm not gonna bury the chat in this, but I mean that's like a whole nother thing. I mean, I think they take like two different standardized tests, and then there's something we have called iReady, which is like a computer, an iPad or computer like thing that you do, but you take like assessments on that like certain times of the year to figure out where you need to be taking those stuff, like those things, like where you start those things. So like we'll both take assessments, If you're way ahead of me, then you'll do lessons way ahead of me, and I'll do lessons like where I'm good. That's just God. I mean, dang, it's not they have. Well, we have IXL here, but she hasn't started that yet. Other schools are doing it. She, no. Who? Why? I don't. No one knows. No one knows. We have a AR, which is like some kind of like reading thing too. There's iReady, IXL, AR. I think there's one other one that's like all just like very like just like internet based personal style. But I don't know. The math still is pure madness to me. I don't understand. And we finally we broke down, and there's a man, I told you there's a teacher that's like much loved in this in the school that is doing a like homework in the park after school. So like it's not a tutoring thing. Like he'll take as many as like 5 kids and just kind of like help them through like their whatever their homework packet is. So it's so it's not it's not direct tutoring, but just help them work through things. She's been doing that for like the past several weeks. She's been a dick to that guy, which is not which I'm not happy about. But like she won't do homework with us reasonably. Apparently she won't do it with him reasonably either. But well, not vacation, but I mean just like usually like the first like on Monday they get a packet. And there's like there's like a page that comes with it that says, like Monday you should do this, Tuesday you should do this. I mean, it's usually like 1 page of math, 1 page of like reading something. I mean, it's not excessive, but it seems to add up a lot. Because now we have like a project due for Black History Month on Harriet Tubman. Yeah, no. Well, okay. If you're not a complete bastard, it doesn't take too long. Now, if you're a complete, and I say this in the most loving way about my daughter, a complete asshole, it takes no time at all. But if your name is Penelope, then good luck, my friend. Good luck. Because you're going to be sitting on that one math question for I don't know, about 45 minutes with her screaming, shit, I don't want to do this. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you making me do this? Me going, if you would shut up and do it, we'd be done already. Quit complaining. And then there's like another 15 minutes of her going, why are you yelling at me? And like then 10 minutes or so, like, why? I'm not yelling at you. I'm telling you to shut your pie hole and did it. We'd be done. Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, what I have more realized, and again, I think this is like probably like very attached to like how much she watches like a screen, is her attention span is highly limited. A lot of times like her and I will like do the homework together. Well, and again, it's just like 1 page of reading, 1 page of math, maybe like 1 page of like you putting like the spelling words that you have to do like that week in some kind of order. Like maybe you got to like put them in alphabetical order, whatever. It's not that much, but she works for, I don't know, 15 minutes, and she will work fine for 15 minutes. and then it is just a wall that is impassable. But I still fight. I still beat my head against that wall. It's like, I mean, like a dumbass. So I mean, like that. I mean, that's, I gotta work on that. So, one second. What is that, Jiminy Crickets? Why is it something awesome? Ooh. I mean, what is like? I mean, how hard is it to pull that stuff down there? I mean, like what's the I don't know. What's the trouble to do that? Listen, if you don't love Bluey, you're a communist or a hippie. One of the two, maybe both. I don't know. I mean, I genuinely cannot imagine that there is a human being on Earth that could watch an episode of Bluey. And, even like okay, even if you force them to watch like 3 episodes just to get an average, and then they'd be like, I don't like it. Can't. Well, I mean, without kids, it definitely, I mean, like, lacks some, uh, some business to it. But I will tell you, Jimmy Rodriguez, it is probably the best, like, kids like cartoon that I have seen in a very, very, like, maybe ever. And part, I mean, like, there's a very big chunk of it that is like parent based too. Like, like I truly, and I mean this in the most honest sense, strive to be Bluey's dad, Bandit. I think his name's Bandit. Like he's the best dad that's ever existed. Is he like perfect? No. He has like some, like, some stuff, doesn't like some things, but he's just amazing. Jimmy and Grace, I mean, again, I feel terrible that you went into some kind of hassle for those. I also don't love that. I mean, the collectors have jumped on it, but I mean, if you are sending some this way, just tell me what I need to do for you to make it happen. No words. I didn't say anything. Ooh, I mean, well, then that's a smart play, I guess. I mean, I used to work with a lady and her son. Like, I mean, this was like, long time ago. They would go to Disney like almost every weekend. Like, I mean, they were constantly there. At that time, like you could get like a Florida, you know, pass, and it was cheap, relative, and it was, I mean, fast, whatever. They had um, like pins. Like, I mean, they were just like pin trading whores. Troy, well, okay, well, what, I mean, what are you looking to get for it? You know, I mean, sketchy things, or or other things of whatever. I guess that might be the bigger question. Okay, you're gonna send your lady friend off to something else. I mean, because you mean usually pins are the. I mean. I mean, I imagine they're. I mean, well, I mean, Joxy might know better than anybody if there's some kind of trade world for those here. It like might be worth looking into. Hmm. It's a tough one. But I mean, listen. I mean, what it's. Listen, America is about money now. So, only thing that matters is the sweet dollar bill. So, I mean, if you don't like screw some people out of that money, like, I mean, I don't know what you want to do. I don't even know how. Can you even buy that here? Like, how do you? I mean, let's see what's. There's like two. I mean, this is. Oh, yeah, I mean, that's a fair thing, I guess. I mean, I don't know what this. I can't tell. I want to see like what the U.S. like. Where is this? U.S. only. Like, what's... I don't know. I don't know. I'm not... I don't know enough about, so... Any, I would say, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like you could probably do alright. Yeah, I mean, that it seems like a hassle. It seems like a fair bit of trouble. Quick sec. Yeah. Oh no! I mean, no, Jamaica. I mean, you double it for. I mean, well, 1.5%. I mean, 1.5 for for those people just to, because I mean, you're not only being friendly to them, but you're doing them a service as well. I really don't know. I mean, how you could best monetize that. I did see. I've given up on TikTok for various reasons, and the wife is constantly sending me stuff on Instagram. So, like Instagram, like I've lately I've been looking at more, and like there's this guy. I mean, I've seen him on TikTok too. I didn't see him often, but he popped up on Instagram. An Australian guy that does like that does recipes. I mean, he's Australian, but I mean, like, it's hot. He's very much. He's very much like Oh, do you want something that's effing gonna taste good? Well, I'm gonna effing tell you how to make it. You know, get your get your ass some effing onions. It's not family friendly. Is what I'm trying to say. So like it's hard for me to listen to often, but yes, like the other day, like he popped up and he's like, do you want to know what the best thing that has ever come out of Australia is? And he's like, no, it's not Vegemite, you know effers. He's like, it's chicken salt, and he had a thing of it up, and it was like blurred off. He's like, I'm not gonna show you the brand because I'm not getting a bag, and he's like, but I'll tell you how to make it, and gave a recipe for like a chicken salt. I didn't finish it because I had chicken salt. It didn't matter, but I was like, I thought I was like, yeah, he knows. Now we know. See, I don't know. He was not white, nor did I think he was like necessarily like fully Aboriginal. I don't know. Either way, like I mean, he knew it was up. He said like the best thing you can have on French fries, and he's not wrong. He's not wrong at all. Oh no, I like him very much. It's just it's hard. Like I have to figure like an Instagram like very difficult for me to figure out like how to see somebody when I want to see them. I know there's a way, but I'm very much don't give a rat's ass right now. TikTok, I knew exactly how to find the guy I wanted to see, and then all the stuff that he had. So this one, like he pops up and I see him. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I love him. His stuff is always good. I mean, I've never seen him with a bad recipe. But yeah, I mean the chicken salt. He's not wrong about it. I mean, it's just legit. I mean, there's just no. I mean, it's good. It's just good. Again, there's nothing to be said about it. It's just. I mean that's why the only thing that I could even partially equate American style was the everything bagel seasoning, which I mean, which you'll have like not relatively shortly to decide like what you think about it. Now, what you put it on, that's questionable. Who knows? But oh shit! Hold on, this is not working. Yeah, this is not working. You've been watching Kanye all week? That's weird. Dude, did you the wife had to tell me what happened with the Kanye? Like I didn't know that was like that he had done something squirrely. I assumed that he did something squirrely, but I mean I hadn't checked on it, so I don't know. Well, not even that. Not even that. But supposedly, like Kanye did like some local spots, like some local Super Bowl ads. So like if you were in like some part of Los Angeles, like like during the Super Bowl, an ad popped up for him, and it was like for Kanye dot org or whatever his website is. And like before the whole thing, like like people looked at it and were like, okay, yeah, it's it's shirts, it's shoes, whatever, it's fine. So then, like the second that the ad aired, the whole website got flipped around to have nothing but swastika shirts on it. So like, everything was cool up until the ad airing, and then as soon as the ad aired, like things went. I mean, I'm not gonna go like south. Like went went Kanye. I guess is the best way to say it. He's married. He's married to that stripper. Oh, he's Australian. I don't know. I don't know. Like I want to know what's going on with Kanye, but at the same time, like I mean, do I really care? I mean, Gold Digger really one of like the best. I mean, top 50 songs ever made easily. If you how we push it up further than 50, I don't know, but I mean, but I will bottom it out at 50. A great song. I mean, then just things went really weird, and I don't know, like I don't know what happened or how it happened, but I'm like, I'm just like it's just weird. It's just, I mean, and I mean, that's the thing, Joxy. And it's one thing to be, just like a sketchy guy, like you're like, oh, he slapped a stripper or something, but to be selling swastika shirts, like I mean, and knowingly doing it, there's like, I mean, there's something not right there with that. What it is, I don't know. But yet I still like see people wearing the Yeezy sneakers. Like, so, I mean, so that I have to wonder. Like, well, I mean, so you're okay with that, but who am I to judge? Well, me, that's who I am. That's who I am to judge. But just I mean, it's just it's. I mean, Joe, it's the way. Oh, I know, Joxy. I mean, they look so comfortable. They look so comfortable. Even like the last time the kids whatever, like, I was at some place and like I saw these guys' shoes and I was like, man, they look I like the look of those shoes. Like they look nice and they look comfortable. And I asked the wife, I was like, hey, like, do you know those are? She's like, those are Yeezys. I was like, oh my god, can't wear those. But yeah, I mean, they look nice and they look comfortable. But can I pull that off? Oh no, no sir, I cannot. No sir. I know, but I mean, Joe, yes, I mean that is obvious, but I mean, I just what it is a really weird level of off. Like, I mean, that no one has tried to like, I don't know, like hospitalize him or something. Like, I don't know. And I would almost think that he doesn't have money with all of the just ape shit stuff that he's done. Like, I don't know what residuals and stuff are, but I mean, I don't know. But I mean, does he have some bangers? Yes, he does. Yes, he does. I just don't. I mean, I don't know if it's. I mean, if it's. I mean, is it the? I mean, is it like Charlie Sheen style at this point? That's. I mean, it's like just it's. That he's lost his mind, but eventually, like maybe we'll come back to Jesus. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I really don't care enough. Power. I'm not. I don't even know that one. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, again, I mean, there are people with with so much money that I never really thought they would. One that's like in particular. I mean, this is very kind of like odd. And I mean, and if this like if nobody like follows this, I mean, whatever. Um, Orange is the New Black. I watched like 5 episodes of it. I did not dislike it, but what I mean, whatever, it's fine. So there was like some lady in it, like I don't know, but then like some video came out of like this lady from Orange Is the New Black, who looked like a crazy person, talking about like licking some guy's butthole and then like buying him a boat, and like I can't imagine that she has worked since that show, but if she managed to have enough money to be willing to buy some guy that was cheating on his wife, and she like knowingly cheating on his wife with to buy and pay cash. Like she said she was gonna pay cash to buy this guy a boat. She went on some rant. I have no idea, Josh. I mean, I really have no idea. It just like I saw. I mean, I'm sure I can find it. I mean, she looked nutballs too. Like I mean, like she, like I didn't know. So like the wife like showed me, like the thing, and then I looked her up, like what she looked like during the show, and I was like, oh damn, like she's she alright. The selling of the buying of the boat part was good lord. Aaron Manning? I'm not sure. This might be as good as it gets. Yeah, that's the one. I think that I mean I don't know, like some version of that, but I mean she does not look like she did in the show. I mean, if you see me on the street though, I look like 100 times better. And then I do here. That's that's just what it is. Oh, hold on. 1 second. sorry. Somebody dropping off things of stuff. It's, I think kid's birthday garbage. I don't know. At this point, who knows? But good lord, that lady, like, I mean, it, like, looks like she's not. It's like, it's not like. All right, what is this guy's name? Ooh, Lex Luger. That's one I hadn't thought about in a long time. What the hell is this guy's name? Okay, this is gonna drive me insane. See if he knows. What the hell is this guy's name? Oh, there it is. The name of a wrestler that like is he was for WWE. He was like had no particular gimmick, but was just like, you know, like a highly technical wrestler. It's Chris Benoit. I mean, is who I was trying to, like, for the love of my life, figure out like whose name it was. It ended up like some like very tragic, like, I don't know if it was a murder suicide, or like or if he just killed himself. Like, he, like, maybe he just hung himself. I don't know. Like, it was, his death was like very tragic. I just, for the life of me, I could not remember the guy's name. Like, it was driving me bonkers. But Matches knows everything, basically. Called out. I mean, what, like 70, 75. Was the whole thing like that? That's what it was, January. Okay, yeah, I could not. I could not. I knew that it was like highly upsetting, but I couldn't remember what. So that's, yeah. I don't know, again, it was just driving me insane. I couldn't remember the guy's name. It was 15. Now, I mean, shouldn't it be warming up at some point? Yeah, I'm a man. I think. I mean, again, at that time, I don't think it was like anything, but like it was more than likely like some kind of brain trauma, right? I mean, what, CTE, if you believe in such a thing. Canadian Crippler. What's that, so Andrew, how are you doing today? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's, oddly enough, like, if you get your head hit a lot, sometimes you do weird things. It seems like. Yeah, I mean, Roy's will probably do it too. I mean, that's not helping anything. I mean, I don't know. I mean, do the roids mess with the brain? I don't know. I mean, it's either way. I mean, it seems like it's just, it's just sad. It's just sad. I mean, I mean, there's one reason that, like, that I very much. I mean, this was, I think, was before this anyway, but like that I think Hulk Hogan should choke on a deck and die, is like, because of like the like wrestling trying to kind of like unionize a little bit to have like better health care, and him ratting them out so that Vince McMahon could take, just figure out a way to take a huge dump on the whole thing. Um, you those people put an unnatural amount of their life at risk for what they do, and they should be taken care of and compensated as such. But that is not for me to decide, because I am a lowly douchebag. Let me check. Just not quite. Not quite there. Close. Close, but not quite. Yeah, this one, I had hopes that it would kind of. No, I mean, okay. Again, I don't, I don't bullshitly pump stuff, but the auto checklist is. I mean, it's the veteran side of it is wowzers good. Wowzers good. I mean, the prospect one very very strong as well. I mean, don't get me wrong, like very good. I mean, are you gonna get some? Are you gonna get some turds? Of course you are. It's a card. It's a card set. Let's not pretend ourselves. But as a whole, very very good, all the way around. I mean, I think there's a Skeens Ryan dual auto in this thing or something. Like I mean, which good God, the 3 and 2, the 3 and 2. It is really again, it's good. It looks really. Is it going to end up being what we all assume, like what we all think it's going to be, which is why nobody's buying into it? Sure, but I mean, it looks like it could be really nice. There's going to be really nice cards out. Let's say that. Like, there's going to be some exceptional cards out of it. Will we hit them? I mean, of course we will, but because we're close enough to backyard breaks to catch that flack, especially since I mean, are they getting less stuff? Have they been shut down? I have not looked lately, so I don't even know. I mean, well, I mean, listen, it's not like they ever sold series product anyway. So if you're gonna take like a little, siesta from stuff, now's the time to do it. A Costco protein bar. I know Snickers made a. Well, this is not right for right now, but I know Snickers made a joke of it, saying that people are hangry. But I figured out that I in fact get hangry because I'm terrible about eating like breakfast. Like I will easily go without eating breakfast or lunch. I'm just not hungry, don't care, don't want it. But then like somehow or another, like just start being pissy and an asshole, like late in the day. Who knew why? Who knows why? Who knows? Have dinner, and then like all of a sudden I'm not such a butthole. So I bought a turd ton of them at Costco. I mean, now I just haven't eaten anyway, so now's now. But like to try and quit being such a turd to my family in general. Bought some some power protein bars. That's what it is. Wait, why would she not want them to sign a book? She don't want to sign. She don't want to sign anything. I mean, why I don't understand why that would. Seems weird. Well, no, I mean, with you guys, it's not so much an issue, but with the family, like everything gets to be like exponentially more annoying. Like that's again, and then like the intrusive thoughts like start coming in, and just it gets not good, and it gets uncontrollable for me. Like I have awareness of being like unreasonably mad at something, but like it's hard for me to like get rid of it. So I'm not like raging at something because I know that I'm like mad for no good reason, but it just like it doesn't make anything good. So it's better that I'm not like going bonkers, but it's also not good that I'm having to like somehow mask wanting to go bonkers. So that's what I'm trying to like start eating like a little bit better. Because once I have like dinner, like it just like the anger just dissipates. So we'll see how that works out. But, I mean, now, does that mean they're not being like complete turds? Of course not. They're still mostly being complete turds. It's just hang on one second. Sorry. That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, well, good. I mean, well, that makes me happy that Astros fans won't be happy. Ay, good lord. No, you didn't, you fucking bastards. Mhm. Of course. Well, that's a problem, I guess. Hmm. God, of course. I mean, why wouldn't it? Like, be easy. Christ almighty. Nah, I was gonna see if I could send you a like a return label of some fashion, but ShipStation wants me to update my password, and they have emailed me a link to do so. But is it in my email? Hell no. So why would it be? Alright, that would make what things would make sense. All right, good times. Good times. Damn, I really hoped for some slightly more movement than this. This is gonna be a turd, cause I'm not gonna be on tomorrow or on Saturday. So. At least my vision's starting to come back. Yeah, they're going for me, I guess. Maybe. Sorry. Let's look at the math. Serious? I haven't been on here the whole time. No one said anything. Yeah. Alright. That's alright. Tomorrow's a situation, so let's just let's be realistic about things.